saw SURV1V3 by publishers at Candy Makers, which you've seen on the PSVR, and it looks incredible. Recently getting a PSVR port that, well, what you're seeing here is me giving up and trying to hit the back button. However, it absolutely will not allow my finger to touch the back button. Now, if any of what you're seeing now looks like what you want in a VR game, then this game is definitely for you, with its jumpy, inconsistent, and abundant tracking issues, making interacting with anything an absolute nightmarish chore. Or having your hands spontaneously flip and flop backwards, making you resemble a quadriplegic. Or having items that you literally spent forever trying to pick up just fly from your grasp uncontrollably the moment you finally pick them up. I can honestly say that I've played over 500 games. I have never had any other game making me fight so hard to play it than Survive has. And that's a shame, as I really wanted to like this, but at a $25 price point, it's just not even close to being acceptable. However, it's not all bad, just mostly bad. So let's get into the review. You are in a zombie-ridden open world where you need to scavenge items to survive and have access to a pretty impressive arsenal of badass weapons, each with the ability to equip add-ons like laser sights, scopes, and flashlights, which I really do enjoy, as well as the ability to turn them off and on. There are also essential items like health spray and power drills, which you need to unlock doors. Well, if you can manage to hold on to it, that is. Just get used to fumbling through this entire game and review. On top of the huge arsenal, there are also bow and arrows, which, good fucking luck with tracking issues, making it nearly impossible to aim steadily. Once you've armed up, you can head out into the open world to begin. Now, what I love is that there is no HUD. What I also hate is that you must use this digital notebook to find anything, and navigating it efficiently is yet just another fucking fumble fest of a chore. But as I said, it's not all bad. You see, I quite enjoy the gore and blood effects, like being able to explode heads, as well as severing individual limbs and heads. And the gun sounds are some of the best I've heard yet in most any game. They sound impactful. And I also enjoy being able to scavenge through places for items in an open world setting. The bones for a great game are all here, but the quality just isn't. The graphics are piss poor PS2 era, the collision detection is horrendous, the gun models are extremely dated, and there is an abundance of popping, having even entire vehicles render mere feet in front of me. You'll clip through the environment often, causing black screen. And just nothing here seems to have had any amount of polish put into it once implemented, and that enhanced for PS4 Pro statement, I feel is downright misleading as fuck. You'll be able to enter locked homes by using your drill on the lock until the door automatically opens. Then once inside, you'll want to scavenge around for items that could be useful to you. You can collect items, supposedly, by just reaching your arm over your shoulder to put the items into your backpack, but expect to make several attempts before it finally registers.
Most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is WNSC.
You'll also want to open all cupboards and drawers. However, most will be void of anything other than garbage, and you'll see an abundance of repeat items as well. Think Saints and Sinners, but the Abu Dhabi backlot discounted bootleg edition instead.
This is an emergency action notification information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Santa Carla City area. Do not use your
You'll also encounter statuettes for unlocking unique skins, which honestly look more polished than anything else in the entire game for some reason. As for environmental interactivity, you won't find that here, or anywhere else in this game for that matter. See, I was going to play Mozart's Fifth Symphony for you, but I guess I can't now. If this piano actually played, I totally could have. And if you believe that lie, then please don't vote. Another positive is the melee weapons, which I really liked and had the most fun with, but the hit detection on enemies is just not balanced or consistent. At times it would feel like I was wiggling a wet fucking spaghetti noodle rather than a sword, or I'd hit them and they'd barely react to it. Other times I'd barely scrape or bump into enemies, their heads would fly the fuck off. I do like the range of weaponry here, and as stated before, the gun sounds are great, but they desperately need polish and physics implemented. Like this gun. I should just be able to swing it shut, but can't. And I was constantly clipping into walls that most games would allow a small breach zone with allowing you to progress ahead if you barely bump the wall. Not here though, and right here is me aiming perfectly still in real life, and this is how the tracking reacts. Yes, it's seriously that fucked up.
followed the instructions that would be up.
There are also safe houses that you can unlock to basically have a new starting checkpoint if you happen to die or quit. You open them with the drill, and they generally have a weapon, some food, or some ammo inside waiting for you. That's about it. Now let me point out the few things I do enjoy here. I love the open world game. I love games with guns because guns are always fun. I love the gunshot sound design. I love the blood and gore effects, and that I can sever off individual limbs. I love the melee weapons themselves. I love the survival aspect and scavenging for items. I love the ability to load and cock firearms. I actually love the entire concept of this game, but what I don't like is a lack of polish. Everything looks smudgy and dull. It's horrible hit detection issues. It just makes playing this far more frustrating than fun, and games are supposed to be fun. There's far too much pop-in, assets rendering right in front of me. I don't like the hit detection. It's not consistent and registers however the fuck it wants, like a random number generator. I do not like the button mapping on the moves, which I have not discussed, but they're awkward and not intuitive at all. It's functional, but not instinctive. It's not as bad as Immortal Jade Sapphire, but it's pretty fucking similar. Anyways, with all that said, I hope the developers at Candyland watch this, because above all else, I want to love this game. It feels so close to a genuinely great game, but falls too short in areas that could easily be patched and fixed. So, for now, until some more polish and tracking issues are fixed, I'm gonna give this game... Is it worth your 25 bucks? I don't think so. It's a 4.5 out of 10. Maybe a $15 game at best. Thank you for watching. Have fun, stay kind, keep gaming. I'm out, y'all. Peace.